Let's talk turtles. Crikey, mates! Come on in, have a look at this. All around our beautiful planet, from the deepest, bluest oceans to the driest, dustiest outbacks, there's a family of ancient reptiles that have been around since the dinosaurs roamed the earth. I'm talking about turtles. Aren't they just magnificent? These little, and sometimes massive shelled wonders are some of the most diverse and resilient creatures you'll ever meet. They come in all shapes, sizes, and colors, each one a perfectly adapted little survivor with its own unique story to tell. They're true blue Aussie battlers, well, global battlers really. I get so excited just thinking about them. We've got turtles that swim thousands of kilometers across vast oceans, tortoises that can live for over 100 years, and little fellas that can tuck themselves completely into their shells like a little armored suitcase. It's a world of absolute marvels, and it's a world I want to share with you today. We're going to go on a bit of a walkabout, a global adventure, to get up close and personal with some of the most incredible turtles out there. So, grab your hat, pull up your boots, and get ready for a wild ride. We're about to dive in and meet 7 of the most unique and bonza turtle species on the planet. From the colossal giants of the sea to the star-patterned beauties of the grasslands, each one is a real character. By the end of this, I reckon you'll love these shelled legends just as much as I do. Let's get into it. Right, first up, have a look at this absolute giant. This is the Leatherback Sea Turtle, the heavyweight champion of the turtle world. What a beauty! This fella is the largest turtle on the planet, and instead of a hard, bony shell like most of its cousins, it's got a leathery, oil-saturated skin covering a mosaic of tiny bones. This unique shell, or carapace, is what gives it its name and allows it to dive deeper than any other turtle, down into the freezing, dark depths of the ocean in search of its favorite tucker. Jellyfish. These turtles are true blue wanderers, oceanic nomads that travel the entire globe. They're built for the open water, with massive, powerful front flippers that propel them through the currents like a torpedo. They're not just big, they are ancient mariners, living fossils that have been cruising our oceans for millions of years. Every time I see one, I just think, wow-wee! What a magnificent, powerful, and utterly incredible animal. They are a true testament to the wonders of the wild. What a ripper! Now, let's step out of the water and onto dry land, to a place that's like stepping back in time, the Galápagos Islands. And here we find this living legend, the Galápagos Tortoise. Just look at the wisdom in those eyes. These fellas are the longest living vertebrates on Earth, with some living well over 100 years. Can you imagine the things this old-timer has seen? He's a living piece of history, slowly and steadily roaming these volcanic islands just as his ancestors did for centuries. They're the kings of their domain, these gentle giants. Their whole life is about taking it easy, munching on cactus pads, grasses, and fruit. Depending on which island they're from, their shell shape can be different. Some have dome-shaped shells for munching on low-lying vegetation, while others have saddleback shells, which allow them to stretch their long necks up to reach higher food. It's a classic example of evolution in action, right before our very eyes. Absolutely stunning. All right, let's get down on the ground for this little beauty. This is the eastern box turtle, and isn't he just a colorful character? Look at that shell. It's decorated with these brilliant yellow and orange patterns, like a little piece of living art walking through the forest floor. Each one has a unique pattern, just like our fingerprints. They're not seafarers or ancient giants. They're homebodies, spending their entire lives in a small territory, often no bigger than a couple of footy fields. But the most incredible thing about this little fella is his defense mechanism. Danger! See that hinge on the bottom of his shell, the plastron? When this turtle gets a fright, he can pull his head, legs, and tail completely inside and clamp that shell shut, tight as a drum. He becomes a perfect, impenetrable little box. No predator can get in there. It's one of the cleverest defensive moves in the animal kingdom. What a smart, gorgeous little creature. You gotta love that. Back into the big blue we go, and swimming gracefully into view is the gorgeous green sea turtle. Now, you might think they're called green because of their shell, but the name actually comes from the color of their body fat, which is green from their all-veggie diet. After their little tackers, these turtles become almost exclusively herbivorous, like little cows of the sea, grazing on seagrass and algae. They're the ocean's gardeners, keeping the seagrass beds healthy, which is vital for so many other marine animals. These turtles are also incredible navigators. They undertake massive migrations, traveling hundreds, even thousands, of kilometers from their feeding grounds to the very same beaches where they were born, just to lay their own eggs. How they find their way back to that one specific spot across a vast, featureless ocean is one of nature's greatest mysteries. It's an instinct that's powerful, ancient, and absolutely beautiful. They're a crucial part of our marine ecosystems. What a star! Crikey! Now for this fella, you've got to be careful. This is the alligator snapping turtle, and he is one tough customer. Look at the sheer power in this animal. He looks like a living dinosaur, with that rugged ridged shell, that massive head, and those jaws. Those jaws are incredibly powerful, capable of snapping with immense force. You do not want to get your finger in the way of that. He's the apex predator of his freshwater river home in North America. But he's not just about brute force. He's a clever hunter, too. Check this out. Inside his mouth, he has a little worm-like lure on the tip of his tongue. He'll lie perfectly still on the river bottom with his mouth wide open, wiggling that lure. A curious fish comes in for a look, thinking it's an easy meal, and snap! Lunch is served! It's an ambush predator at its finest, a prehistoric, powerful, and incredibly patient hunter. What an absolute weapon! Now this next one, this little battler, really pulls at the heartstrings. This is the Kemp's Ridley, the smallest and most critically endangered sea turtle in the world. For years, we were on the verge of losing these beautiful animals forever. They're special for so many reasons, but their nesting behavior is something you have to see to believe. It's a natural wonder called an arrabada, which means arrival in Spanish. It's pure magic. Almost the entire population of female Kemp's Ridleys comes together to nest at the same time, on just a few specific beaches in the Gulf of Mexico. Thousands of them swarm the shore during the day, a huge synchronized nesting event. It's a survival strategy. By nesting all at once, they overwhelm predators, ensuring more of their precious hatchlings will make it to the sea. Seeing an arrabada is one of the most moving and hopeful sights in the natural world, a real symbol of their fight for survival. Go, you little beauties, go! Last but not least, have a look at the shell on this little guy. This is the Indian star tortoise, and it's easy to see how it got its name. Each scute, or plate, on its shell has this incredible starburst pattern radiating outwards. It's not just for looks, though. This lumpy, pyramid-like shape helps the tortoise right itself if it ever gets flipped over on its back. It's a beautiful and functional design, a true masterpiece of nature's engineering. What a stunner! These tortoises are found in the grasslands and scrub forests of India and Sri Lanka. Unfortunately, that beautiful shell has also made them one of the most sought-after animals in the illegal pet trade. Their populations in the wild are under serious threat because of it. It's a sad reminder that our admiration for an animal's beauty can sometimes be the biggest danger to its survival. This gorgeous tortoise belongs in the wild, roaming free, not in a glass tank. It's a living jewel of the grasslands. Well, there you have it, folks. 7 incredible turtles, each one a unique and precious part of our planet's beautiful biodiversity. From the massive leatherback to the tiny Kemp's Ridley, they're all fighters, survivors that have been on this earth for millions of years. But today, they're facing their biggest threats yet: habitat loss, pollution, climate change, and the illegal wildlife trade. These ancient mariners and steadfast land dwellers need our help now more than ever. They are a vital part of our world's ecosystems. But don't get down in the dumps. There is hope. All around the world, there are dedicated, passionate people, conservationists, scientists, and volunteers, working their hearts out to protect these amazing creatures. You can be a part of that. Learn about the conservation organizations working to save turtles. Make responsible choices, like reducing plastic use to keep our oceans clean. By being aware and by caring, we can all make a difference and ensure these shelled legends continue to grace our planet for generations to come. Every little bit of passion helps protect these beautiful animals. So, I want to know, which one was your favorite? Was it the ancient Galápagos tortoise, the tough-as-nails alligator snapper, or the beautiful star tortoise? Pop it down in the comments below. Let's get a conversation going about these incredible animals. Thanks for joining me on this adventure, and remember, be a wildlife warrior. Take care of our turtles.